Hello, I'm Instructor Bonfiglio, and you are now in Sociology 103, Intimate Relationships and Families. I wanted to take a moment to welcome you and share with you a little bit about how to navigate our course. Right now you're looking at the home page, which has this beautiful, welcoming country road and my smiley face here. This first page is basically a drop spot for you to land on when you come into Canvas. It talks a little bit about my teaching philosophy, which mostly centers around this idea that I want this class to be fun, I want it to be informative, educational, and I think that we all can learn from each other. You've got personal experiences that relate to the course at hand, and I have information that can go along with that. And hopefully we can pair them together and have a good semester. For now, I want to show you how to navigate the course, and what I'm going to have you do is follow along with me and my cursor here and look at this sidebar. When you get into Canvas, you're going to see that on the left-hand side of our screen there are several little buttons, and each button has relevant information that you're going to want to focus on at different times in the semester. The first one is syllabus, and quite honestly, this isn't a traditional syllabus in that it has all the policies and assignments and miscellaneous. For the most part, the syllabus is just a calendar. It's going to involve all of our course assignments, exam dates, and things that you need to pay attention to, including the last day of the semester and when you can turn in extra credit, which is going to be right here. Okay, so this is a good spot to check out if you want to click quick view of what's going to happen. The name coach is one of your assignments for this first week, and all I'm asking you to do here is simply tell me how to say your name. I think it's important that we learn how to say each other's names, and to do that, having you help me out in this regard would be much appreciated. For your reference, my name is Kimberly Bonfiglio. The most important thing on the side here is a thing called modules. Well, quizzes are also pretty important, as are grades, but in terms of information management, the modules are where you're going to find the information you need. When you open up the modules, what you're going to see is a giant list of the things that are in our classroom. So what you're going to see first is this Start Here button. And what I would like you to do is go through each one of these pages to familiarize yourself with the course expectations, grading criteria, and how it is that this class is going to work. So you'll open up these pages here. For instance, this is the page we're on right now. You'll open this up, and at the very bottom you will be able to click Next at the bottom of the page. And let me show you that that's down there. When you hit Next, it'll take you to the next page in the course Canvas, okay? And this is talking about our specific objectives and outlines. You can click here to get a hard copy of the syllabus and a hard copy of the course calendar, but each of my policies is outlined here, and if you click Next through all of the pages on this Start Here module, you will get a very clear picture of what this class is all about. At the end, I'm asking that you take a syllabus quiz, which is online, and you'll click through here and be able to take your quiz, and voila, we'll be ready to go. Another thing I want to pay attention, or have you focus on rather, in the modules is where to access your reading. This book uses open educational resources that are free. We have two textbooks that are very much alike in terms of content. They're going to have a significant amount of overlap, but where one excels, the other might be maybe not as great, and where the other is great, the first one might not be perfect. So the one we're going to be using the most is Intimate Relationships and Families. That's our primary text. And I may ask you to be reading occasionally from the Marriages and Families supplemental text. Another thing to pay attention to is question and answers. It's a discussion board where if you have a question about something relating to the class, you can ask your peers and they can answer that and that would be clicked in through here. All of your assignments and handouts for doing well on those assignments are in this module. And then after that, for the rest of the semester, you're going to have the rest of the weeks broken out for you so that you know what to do each week. To open up one of these, again, you're going to click on this little triangle here, and the expectations and needs for the week are going to pop up directly for you. In week 1, I have reading for you. The primary reading is the chapter from the primary textbook that is OER with some extra supplemental handouts. There's a video to watch, which if you click on here, will link you right up to that. And then there are 3 assignments for the week. First assignment is going to be changing your profile settings, and there's directions for how to do that inside. So each week you will go to the weekly assignment that we're on, check it out, open it up, and you should be able to keep pace and target your efforts in this class by looking at each week. And if you get confused or want to double check that you're on the right track, you can always pop back over to the syllabus module and check it out and see that everything should match up with each of the weeks that we have assigned to us. The last thing you'll want to note is here's where your quizzes are, here's your grade book, and I think that's enough for now. If you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, if anything I've said doesn't make sense, you need a little bit more explained, feel free to give me a call, text, or email me. You can also come over here on the left over here. There's a help button, and you can check out the Canvas tutorials. For now, I'll look forward to seeing you in the discussion board, and I hope you like our class.